The solar panel tracking unit is made up of two parts. The first part is the bit that gets jammed into the ground, which is this large pole here. And then on top of that is this section here, which is the bit that rotates the azimuth and tracks the sun across the sky. And that bit is controlled by this linear actuator here. You can see how it's attached. I just point, you can see how it's attached here. And as it extends, it rotates this section here, which rotates the whole panel array. And then sitting on top, in this flat section here, and you can see the mounting holes there, is this bit here. Now this bit is the section that adjusts the elevation of the panels, so that the sun goes up and down in the sky. These change their angle. And here, this little bracket here, is where the linear actuator that controls the elevation attaches. And if I just push this, you can see how it quite smoothly just goes up and down. And then these, the mounting holes where it mounts on top of the bracket on the azimuth adjuster. The two sections, fairly easy to put together. I've had a lot of fun learning how to weld aluminium, and advice on YouTube was don't bother trying unless you've got a very expensive fusion welder. I've managed it. I don't know how strong those welds are going to be, just using a normal stick welder with some aluminium arc welding rods with a flux on. But I've pretty much decided that I'm going to do these in steel, because then instead of using aluminium, the steel will rust, but I can powder coat them. It's a pretty cheap process, and that should give them some good longevity. After all, they're going to Spain, which is a fairly dry country. It does rain in the winter and sometimes in the summer, but by and large you don't have the damp problems that you get associated with Britain. This here, just so you can see, is the linear actuator, which adjusts the elevation, and that attaches to the other bar. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the ground and bolt it all together. I'm using a long drill bit on an STS drill to pre-hole the ground, because I don't have an auger, but I'm hoping that that'll give me some good depth, so I can get this long pole as far in as possible. And then we'll look at mounting the panels onto the elevation unit.